Alright guys, with organizing my kitchen, here's one thing I'm gonna let you in on. I don't have a pantry. I already mentioned that in a different video, but if you're new, I don't have a pantry. So when I was getting my kitchen renovated, I went with floating shelves. I'm gonna just tilt you guys this way. I went with the floating shelf concept because to work as a form of pantry and make things more accessible. And then if you go to, I feel like a tour guide, if you look on your right, then there is this, there's that top cabinet that I had them build on top of the fridge, or above the fridge rather. Why did I do this? It is because I needed more storage, but then my question was, what am I gonna put up there? Because I still want things to be accessible. So with the point of having a pantry here, obviously if I decanter things like your rice and everything into a jar, and then there's something left over, I am going to put these packages that are not, you know, aesthetically pleasing, roll them up and everything, and then put them up there. And then the only time when I'll have to go up there is if I need to refill one of these, but my go-to is actually gonna be when they are there. So that is the whole concept of this corner, is to make it not just aesthetically pleasing through my pantry and everything, but also to add a few dishes and everything, and make it more like aesthetic but also functional. So moving on to the items that we're gonna need in order to organize, I got these canisters from Pep Home. These are older canisters. I told you guys I already had three. The three older canisters that I already got are bigger than the ones I got, as you can see. And then I got more of these. If you missed that video, I will link that video up here and down below. And they have the bamboo lids on top, and they come in various, I got various sizes, and they were very affordable, as you can see. But I'm not going to go into the prices of this. Just check out the Pep Home Shop With Me video. You'll get more details there. And then we're also going to use my dishes. I got this, I think, 2 years ago from Mr. Price Home. And they were 30 rands at the time. You see, it helps to leave stickers on because I got these 2 years ago from Mr. Price Home. But I also realized that Jet Home does have these as well. So check them out if they still have them. I'm not sure. And then we're also gonna use, I got this when I organized my parents' pantry. I will link that video up here and down below for you guys as well. That's when I got myself the spice rack. At the time, this was 40 rands. I don't know how much it is now, but they still have it in store. Yeah. And then we're gonna use these baskets that I got from Protea Home. These were 62 rands each. I have 3 of these. These are gonna serve as my vegetable basket holder things instead of having the big basket holder. So yeah, we're gonna use most of these things to organize our home. So let us get into organizing by starting off by decantering most of these things in here. And then I know most of you are gonna probably wonder, and some of you will ask, how will you know if something is gonna expire? So what I did with the spice, when I was organizing my spice, I showed you guys that you can put your rice in here, and then you can put the expiry date at the bottom. With the marker, you can just write it down, it expires on this day. That way you know. And then in a case where I was mixing, for example, I am mixing these 2 flours that I have. They're both cake wheat flour. So it's different brands, but I feel like it's all the same. In a case where you're mixing the old with the new, always use the expiry date of the one that's going to be first to expire. So first I'm going to decanter most of these things into the jars and everything that I have. And then as far as labeling, I've showed you guys many versions of labeling that are very affordable. The recent one that I use is, I go to Pep Home and I buy these label stickers. I've already used this as, where is it? Here. I bought this from Shein. and then I put obviously the soap sticker on it. So this is what it looks like. This is another affordable way to do this, to actually label and organize your home. But I have also showed you another version and way of doing it, and that is through using oil-based markers. I've done this on my channel before. I have the black and the white version of the oil-based markers, and this is what they look like. I feel like a makeup content creator, but anyways, this is what they look like. And in order to remove these, you need acetone, so you can wash them and everything, it doesn't go anywhere. I used them when I was organizing my spice cabinet. Obviously this is with long use, this is how it wears off. I can clearly wipe this off with acetone, like right now. Yeah, it needs acetone to go away, so wipe it off with acetone and then you can relabel it. So if you're gonna change your jar or canister, you're not stuck with that label. You can easily write it down. So since I'm using the Pep Home ones, it's not gonna be a train smash if in this organizing thing label they don't have something specific. So these are, these are the labels that are in this packet, butter and all the kind of stuff. So if there's something like, I have mealy rice here, so if obviously there won't be mealy rice over here, so in the place of mealy rice I can always write it down with an oil-based marker, so it's not a train smash. Cereal. Yep. There we go. And then another way you can go about it, you can go on Instagram and find label companies that can help you label and stuff. Those are more aesthetically pleasing and slightly more expensive if you don't mind splurging, but I always show you guys the affordable way because we're all about not breaking the bank. But I won't lie, honestly, in the future I do want the more aesthetically pleasing labels. I did DIY a couple myself. I still need to go and find a company to print them for me and then see if that's affordable, and if it is, I will obviously plug you onto that concept. I'm still trying to test it out myself. But for now, today, we're going to be using the Pep Home labels and oil-based marker in the place where the labels don't have any. You could use tape so that your writing is straight and then peel it off. But I'm losing daylight for the sake of this video. We're gonna do what we can. We've stored stuff, we put stuff in the canisters, and it's basically, and we labeled them. I shared more tips and hacks with that, although most of them were similar to when I was organizing my spice. But anyways, now it's time for us to come to the part where we decorate. I'm using lighting because I'm losing daylight and I don't want to come back tomorrow and redo this, but I will definitely shoot some of the clips tomorrow when there's daylight and there's proper lighting. I really do love natural lighting over artificial. But anyways, let us get to decorating and organizing this part of the kitchen, including the countertop. So yeah, I think it makes sense for me to start off with the shelves. So I'm going to start off with the top part. With the top part, I want to go with things that I won't reach for all the time because I am very short. So I have this basket that I bought from Mr. Price Home a year or so ago, and then I'm going to put my plant, bring more liveliness to the kitchen. So next we are going to figure out where are we gonna put our spices. So I'm gonna get rid of that and the price tag. This I can get rid of because I don't like the price tag hanging like that. So I don't know, do I want my spices here? But I feel like they should be here because wow, like this fits right on the length, and I felt like maybe it was gonna be longer so I can put more spices in front so you don't see this. But anyways, it is what it is. I feel like putting the spices close to the stove is realistic because while you're cooking, you want to take a spice, add, as opposed to adding steps and going elsewhere for the spices. Let's put one and see how we feel. I'm gonna actually grab two. I feel like then you can't see everything that's back there, but it's fine. Is it fine? Okay, let me put, I hardly eat split peas or make split peas, so I'll put them up here. And then cereal is something we reach out for more often. Pasta, it's a sometimes thing, but a quick grab if you wanna, cook something like a quick meal. The maize meal we don't cook often, so I can also throw that there. I don't know. We're working it out, figuring it out, stepping back, having a look. What don't we like? What do you want to move around? I do like having some of the pantry items up there and down here. So let's keep adding and see where's what. Okay, I already have so much orange down here. So let's add there. Do I want to add here maybe? Because I feel like I'm decorating for somebody walking in the house, and when I'm sitting at the couch, it's not giving. Okay, let's move this here. So I have these. These can go here, like I did earlier. I have more bowls to add. Ooh, I still need to put my baskets here because I need like my veggies there. So on that veggie tip, let me put my potatoes in here so long. So I think these blue ones should be more accessible. So I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna move these plates to the side. I'm gonna put them here, there. Okay, then I'm gonna put these over here. Oh, I don't want my leaves getting, the plates going on the leaves, because you don't see the leaves when you're here. If I open it, would that make sense? Let me look for, but there's a lot of him in here. I don't want people walking and thinking I'm obsessed with the guy. Ooh, these milkshakes. Let's put it on the milkshakes. Does this look better? I'm using my bowls to keep the pages open. Okay, let's see. I don't know how I feel. Comment down below how you feel about this. The book in the corner, I really don't know, but for now I'm gonna leave it as is, and we're gonna push through and work on something else. All right guys, I just refilled my spices, so just gonna place them anywhere, any form, but I'm more so looking for aesthetics, so color and everything. So I'm making them face away because some of these labels don't look labely anymore. Okay, we have our spices added, we have our veggies, dishes. Looks good to me. But I don't like the top. The top looks a mess, let me say. Just gonna re-angle you guys to the top, because there we go. It looks not planned, so I'm gonna return the bowl where I found it. Then I'm gonna take this vase and put it together with this so it looks more intentional. All right, for this bottom section, what I'm gonna do is I got this from Pep Home. It's in one of my hauls, and then I DIY'd this. So I'm just gonna put this here in the corner, and then I'm gonna put this brush thing. Like, this is one way to add aesthetics to your home. Instead of having your typical soap, you can have this as my dish soap, like as your dish soap, and it can be on the side there. We got this charcuterie board thing from Pep Home. It was 130 rands. So we're gonna add it, and this is my chopping board. So I'm just gonna add my chopping board here, and then I'm gonna put this off center like that, like laying on the like horizontally instead of vertically, and have it like that. I got this canister from Pep Home as well. It was 80 rands, and I wanted something like this, plain simple. I don't like labels going. This is the funny part. We like labeling our like stuff like this, but I feel like I'll show it to you. I find this wretched. Like, I don't like this like these kind of labels, like canisters that come labeled and stuff. I somehow don't like them, but I love labeling like this. I don't know what it is, and I don't like things that say utensils or bread bin. When it comes to things like that, I don't want them labeled. I want them simple, plain like this. It's off-white, it has a bit of specks on it, and this is gonna be my holder. But what do I want it to hold? Only the wooden stuff. So currently my utensil holder, this is what it looks like. It has many things going on, but I only want to keep my wooden stuff in here. And then have it as my, my wooden bowl. Like, it must hold all my wooden spoons. So I am in the process of actually, what's that again? Of working on my wooden spoon collection. That's what I'm in the process of. And I don't want this like mix black wood and then there's that. No, I want it out. Yeah, I forgot to get this. I forgot what it's called. I would add it here, but it's like too cluttered. So I'm gonna put it on the other side of the stove. But yeah, this is what the countertops look like for now. Obviously, as time goes, I'll readjust it and see what I like, what I don't like about it. But for now, this works for me, I think. But it takes living in this kitchen to know what works, what doesn't work and stuff. So yeah, oh, I forgot one thing. In my sink, I have this. It attaches to a side of my sink. And then I got this from Shein, I think last year, I think maybe last year. And then you can put your sponge and your everything. I know I should retire the sponge. I will. Yeah. And then instead of having it out here, like your sponges sit out there, this is aesthetically pleasing as it is. So it's nice, it's useful, it's functional and aesthetically pleasing. But things like these that are not aesthetically pleasing, you just simply put it in the sink. When I'm sitting in the living room, I don't have to see the sponge. When I walk in the house, I don't have to see it. It's nice and concealed, like it's hidden, but it's still functional. It's accessible and everything. So I love that. So this is just what it looks like now, and yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate the support you guys give my channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you're watching my video on TV, please just go on your phone and then go into YouTube and then search my name, Reneilwe Sehlake, and then just subscribe. It's free of charge. And don't forget to be kind, love, and light, and share this video with other people who want more organizational ideas and stuff like this. So yeah, bye!